Hi friends, welcome to Meals with Maria. Today I have meals that are based on less than 5 major ingredients. And it's no secret that the less ingredients that you buy, the less money you will spend. These meals are flavorful, they are healthy, they are perfect for summertime, and they will not break the bank because you're using so few things. That being said, they are also extremely time conscious. You are going to save tons of time making these meals because there's not much to do. There are just a few things to add in and you're gonna have a delicious meal. So here are some low ingredient meals for your viewing pleasure. This first recipe is for a super easy, less than 30-minute chicken and vegetable saute. Your main ingredients are chicken breasts, and I'm just using 2, and then I'm cutting them lengthwise into thirds. I'm making a few lunches for the week, but if you wanted to make more, go ahead and grab some more chicken. Then the recipe calls for 4 medium carrots cut lengthwise into strips, but I just had some of those little baby carrots hanging around, so I cut those up lengthwise. And then I did half of a medium red onion cut into wedges. The other 2 main ingredients are 1 can of Great Northern beans and about 2 cups of broccoli florets. And then you saw I had a lemon off to the side there. We are going to zest that, but I'm not considering the lemon part of the main ingredients of this dish. If you have lemon juice, that's going to work as well. Just want to put some oil in a hot pan and heat that up over medium-high heat. Make sure to salt and pepper your chicken, and then you want to add that and cook that over that medium-high heat until browned and cooked through about 10 to 12 minutes. And then off to the side, I do have a pot of boiling water going. I'm just going to boil that with a little bit of salt, and in a little bit we're going to add in our broccoli florets as well as our carrots. When the chicken is done, remove it from the skillet and set aside. Then you want to reduce the heat to medium-low and add in your onion. Make sure to also season that with salt and pepper. Cook and stir for 2 minutes, and while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to add that 2 cups of broccoli florets to the boiling water as well as my carrots, and then boil for about 3 minutes until crisp and tender. Once your onions are sauteed, you can turn the heat back up to medium-high in the pan, add your chicken back in. For me, instead of the peel of the lemon, I decided to do lemon juice because sometimes I can be sensitive to lemon, but you can also use lemon zest, about a tablespoon of it. And then I'm adding in 1 15-ounce can of drained and rinsed Great Northern beans and my drained broccoli and carrots. I'm adding about half a cup of chicken broth, but chicken bouillon is a great option too, and it's super inexpensive. You just want to do a half a cup of water and half a teaspoon of bouillon or half of a cube. Cook and stir for about a minute until everything is heated through and well combined, and this is your meal. It is so amazing and it's so healthy. I love that you're adding the Great Northern beans because those are so inexpensive and they kind of beef up the protein in this dish without having to add too much chicken, which can be more expensive. Broccoli is super cheap. Usually I can get it on sale for like 99 cents a pound. I also think that you could at the last minute add some frozen broccoli that you had already cooked, and that would be good as well. Carrots are my favorite budget vegetable purchase. You could also buy them frozen or canned, and that's an option in this. So anyway, whatever you have, you can make this happen, and it is so good. This next dish is a chicken and lemon broccoli Alfredo. Yes, again, we're going to use some broccoli and cut up about 3 cups of fresh broccoli florets, or like with the other dish, go ahead and use some frozen broccoli. You can either cook that on the stove or microwave it, and then we'll throw it in when the time is right. You'll need 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, or you could definitely use boneless, skinless chicken thighs in this, and canned chicken is also an option. The initial recipe actually has you use 4 boneless, skinless chicken breast halves and to leave them like that, and then you would eat the chicken and the broccoli Alfredo as it is with no side or anything like that. I had some pasta on hand, and pasta is also a great way to just add some starch, and that way you can kind of cut down on the amount of protein you need. So I'm actually just going to cut my chicken into about 1/2-inch chunks and cook it like that instead, so that it will work really well within the pasta and I can mix everything together. You want to heat about a tablespoon of oil in a hot pan and then put 8 ounces of mushrooms within that pan. I got the already sliced ones, or you can just get some whole ones and slice those up. Add your chicken and saute for about 4 minutes, turning the chicken about halfway through. You can use the lemon juice just from the Dollar Tree or from like a big container, or if you have a fresh lemon, go ahead and zest about 2 teaspoons of lemon peel, and then you want to slice your lemon. Like I said, if you don't have a fresh lemon, lemon juice is going to be absolutely fine as well. After the mushroom and chicken have been cooking for 4 minutes, add in your 3 cups of broccoli florets and the lemon slices, and then cover and cook for 8 minutes or until the chicken is done. You want to make sure that it's 170 degrees on an instant read thermometer. Off to the side, I did cook and drain my pasta according to the package instructions. If you're making this with the pasta, you can pour it right into the container that the pasta is in. If you're making it with no pasta, you can actually just set the chicken and vegetables on plates aside. And then for Alfredo, you just want to use your favorite store-bought Alfredo sauce. I have seen Alfredo sauce at the Dollar Tree for as low as $1.25, so that is an option. I happen to grab this one at my local grocery store. And then you just want to add either a couple teaspoons of lemon juice, or what I'm adding is the 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. You just want to heat this through, and then you can either pour it over top of the chicken and broccoli on the side, or you can add it to your chicken broccoli pasta, and it is so delicious. This was so perfect, so easy, and it can really be very inexpensive, especially if you're doing canned chicken, some frozen broccoli, and your favorite Alfredo sauce. You're going to be in good shape. This next recipe is for a Tuscan tuna salad, and it could not get any easier. This is great for a lunch or a dinner. You just want about 4 cups of mixed greens, and I'm making about half the recipe because I'm just gonna make this for myself for lunch. And yes, I do like a big salad, so if you were making it for yourself and you like a smaller one, I might even half that size that I'm gonna make. So I'm just using some leftover lettuce that I had in the fridge. So you may see it's not like the freshest lettuce in the world, but that's the thing. We have to cook with what we have. And I am going to add about a 1/4 cup of sliced tomatoes and a little bit of sliced red onion. The original recipe says a 1/2 cup. I am just not a huge red onion person. So the great thing about salads is it's make your own. You can use as much or as little as you like. The recipe calls for 1 15-ounce can of drained and rinsed cannellini beans. I had navy beans, and I honestly am thinking, are those the same? I'm not 100% sure. They're supposed to be white kidney beans, but navy beans were delicious in this, so whatever you have. I've also used like Great Northern beans, and those are good too. And then you want to add a can or 2 of tuna, and you can use packed in oil, undrained, or I actually just drained mine and I just had mine in water. So I think with the oil that would actually add to like kind of the dressing of the salad and add a lot of healthy fats. I just personally didn't have that on hand, so I thought it'd be fine. If I needed to add oil, then I would have. Go ahead and add a couple teaspoons of lemon juice. And this salad is ready to go, salt and pepper as needed. It is so delicious. This is such a fresh and light, healthy salad, and it's so inexpensive because beans are going to be like 50 to 75 cents. You get a can of tuna. That's basically the basis of this. And like I said, this is a great thing to use that leftover lettuce for, because how many times do you have a can of tuna and a can of beans in the cabinet ready to go? I want to thank you all so much for watching today. Make sure to give this video that thumbs up if you like low ingredient meals. And if you want to see some more low ingredient meals, I am going to put a video up at the end here. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the amazing budget cooking coming out 3 times a week. And I'll see you all very soon.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted and blue. I was out of use.